I'm a curious man. I like to feel, compare, experience. See for myself what the hype is all about. If it's really worth paying so much money for, in that case, a basic t-shirt. Are premium t-shirts really that worth it? You know, everyone's talking about those like they're the holy grails of garments. So I had to get me some, and even though I mentioned before that I hate paying a lot of money for a basic t-shirt, I went all in on this one. Popular hyped ones, blind buys. I did not hold back, as you will see. Some of these prices are pretty stupid. Also, I made a little list of honorable mentions because I saw a lot of them coming back in the comment section. So by the end of this video, I will tell you in my really unprofessional opinion if they were really worth my money. And you know what? Also, I think that I know why people are willing to pay so much money for a t-shirt, but we'll get back to that. For reference, I am 5'7", 160 pounds, and usually I wear a size M, but since the oversized craze, it got a little confusing. I don't think choosing a basic t-shirt has ever been that difficult. So the first t-shirt, I've talked about them before, so we're not gonna stay that long. My God, everything is sticky. It's 9:30 a.m. and it's already 42 degrees Celsius outside. It's just insane. So like I said, I talked about them before. These are the Uniqlo, the Supima T and the Uniqlo U boxy t-shirt. The boxy t-shirt is $20 Canadian and the Supima one is $25. This is the fit of the Supima. The sleeves are not too long. The neckline is pretty tight. This is a medium size. It's a little too long, so I would rather have the length of the boxy fit, as we're gonna see. But overall, this is a very soft, very comfortable t-shirt. There's no complaints. Also, this is very light, and this is the boxy one, much looser. You can layer easily with this one. This one's a little bit harder, especially if you have a tighter sleeve jacket. The sleeve of the t-shirt tend to bundle up. It's a little less comfortable. The neckline is a little bit looser, which I really like. The length is perfect. I don't have to get it hemmed, so that's great too. This is a medium size as well. The sleeves are not too long. This one is like a mid-weight t-shirt. For today, I'm gonna be sweating through this thing very fast if I wear this. Oh yeah, bro, I learned how to fold a t-shirt. Check it out. Literally takes 2 seconds. Put your t-shirt flat, about midway from the collar to the sleeve. You got this part here, this part here. You fold over, grab this part here, and voila. And they both lost about half an inch to a full inch in every direction after wash, which is basically not noticeable. Next one was a wild card. I'd never heard anyone talk about it. I got Urban Outfitters. This is the standard cloth Paco slim slub cotton tee. It was like $34 Canadian, which is quite cheap. You can see through it. Very, very lightweight. This is a large. If you don't like slim fit t-shirt, size up. And I have to say, the length, the sleeve for summertime, this t-shirt is perfect. Feels like it's 25 years old. Feels vintage. So it's probably not gonna last that long, but I really like the shape of this one. It's not a good t-shirt. I don't think it's a good t-shirt, but it's a good looking t-shirt. The other one I got is a sleeveless standard cloth, but the knitting is quite different. It's not vintage. The neckline is much higher. I'm not a big fan of those necklines, but the length is pretty good. And you can't see through this one. $30. It's not good, it's not bad. Feels good. It's 100% cotton like the other one. Yeah. However, if I compare the Urban Outfitters to the Uniqlo are much higher quality. But I have to say I like the slubby texture on the Urban Outfitter one. This one I know it's not a basic tee, but I wanted to try out the Zara Henley shirts and I can't. Seriously, it's just shit. After the first wash, look what happened. It has these weird whiskers. It's like they didn't wash the fabric before building the Henley. And the sizing is all over the fucking place, even within the same model. This was $65, such a waste. Even when I tuck it in, it looks like a face. It looks like an angry bird. Okay, now we're getting into the fancy stuff. This was suggested to me many times. The Lady White all cotton Sanforized 2-pack. This is a regular fit t-shirt. It's perfect for layering. It's not oversized. This is just what it's supposed to be, a medium classic t-shirt. Perfect sleeve length. It's a little bit longer. That's the curse I have. I have to hem everything if I want it to fit perfectly. This did not move. It says Sanforized. I washed it and it's the same. Feels really good quality. It is a tubular t-shirt. There's no side seams. However, it is not loop wheel. And from what I've read how Lady White dyes their t-shirts, they use a black charcoal pigment. Once the t-shirt is built, they dip it in the dye, so it doesn't dye the cotton to the core. As time goes and you wash it and you wear it, it's gonna fade nicely to a vintage look, which is really cool. The neckline is a little bit high. It's a little bit tight for me. I prefer a little bit looser, although it's not constricting. It has a more cleaner look, a more formal looking t-shirt, if you will. This feels like a really good t-shirt. Feels a little more dense. One detail, if you look at any t-shirt, they have this seam on the collar to remove some fabric, so it's like embracing your neck a little better. The shoulder seam is perfectly aligned with the neck seam. I've never seen this on any other t-shirt. I think this is real commitment to details and proper construction. These t-shirts, the two-pack, are $195 Canadian, which is basically $100 a pop. It's expensive as for a t-shirt. But wait, I think by now everybody looking at t-shirt video heard about the Merz schwanen, famously worn by Jeremy Allen White with his character in The Bear, Carmy. I was holding back to buy that t-shirt because I think it's way too expensive for a t-shirt, but you know what? For the science of it, I decided to do it. I actually bought two. I bought the original one from the show, the 215 mid-weight, but I also bought the lightweight 1950s fit. Difference between the two, obviously, mid-weight, lightweight. The lightweight is a little more see-through, although very, very comfortable. I compare this one to the supima from Uniqlo as comfort and feeling. The sleeves are a little bit tighter. As you can see, this is absolutely not oversized. When a trend starts, like the oversized craze, every brand makes the same thing. That's what I like about these. Also, the Lady White. They make the same t-shirt all the time. So if you like these, you're gonna be able to go back in 4 or 5 years from now and you're still gonna have the same fit. This is the mid-weight. As you can see, it's not as see-through and you can feel the difference between the two. Exactly the same fit as the lightweight. When you wash this one, they actually give you a card. Packaging is quite nice for a t-shirt too. Comes with little story of the brand and everything, and a little card to give you instruction. Like, you need instruction now to clean a t-shirt, so it seems. But they tell you that it's gonna shrink in length about 1 inch to 1.5 inch. This is pretty much what happened. I don't really notice it because I'm short. Like, it doesn't matter. I still have to hem it. But I did size up. Like they said for the shoulder, I did try a medium one. And when I was doing this, it was super tight. If it was gonna shrink, then it would have been too small. So really do size up for these and they're gonna be a perfect fit. Now the price of these t-shirts. Again, they're really good t-shirts. Side by side to Uniqlo, if I touch them, I wouldn't be able to feel the difference. The mid-weight, $195 Canadian. $195 for one t-shirt. At least the Lady White, you get two, and these are very comparable in quality. Although the neckline of this one, ever so slightly different, but I prefer this one. But if you want to pay cheaper, you could get the lightweight for $155 Canadian. This is stupid pricing for one t-shirt. Oh yeah, and these are tubular loop wheel. And if you wonder what loop wheel means, it's just a very old way to make a t-shirt, which takes forever. That's what gives this texture that you can see. Is it a better t-shirt because it's loop wheel? Absolutely not. Now, the most expensive t-shirt I've ever bought. This is a Japanese company called 45R. They describe themselves as a premium artisanal luxury brand. And this basic white t-shirt is their 908 Ocean short sleeve tee. Japanese sizing is a number 2, which is about small, but you really need to go with your favorite t-shirt that you own. Check their charts, measure against it to make sure you don't get something that doesn't fit. These are sanforized though, so they won't move as much. And I even contacted them just to make sure of the sizing, and they were super responsive. Did not move after washing. And this beautiful t-shirt comes at a nifty price of $267 Canadian. Absolutely soft, beautiful. The fit is perfect for me. The length is even perfect. The neckline though, I'm not a big fan. So this is a loop wheel t-shirt as well, but it's not tubular, it's side seamed. It's got a lot of small details, like kind of denim back pocket that I really like. It's got a embroidered R for 45R that you can't see because it's white on white. Instead of having a neck tag like everybody else, they put that little rope here and they tie in that little piece of fabric branded 45R. It's small details that I really like. Is it worth the price? No. You have two little golden embroidered stars here at the corner. It's a really well-made t-shirt. At this price point, you don't only buy a t-shirt because objectively, no t-shirt is worth $267. You buy the story that comes with it. You buy the name of the brand. You buy how the t-shirt got made. Australian 100% organic cotton, grown without pesticides and picked by hand. No harsh chemical, no bleach involved. And I wanted the one was indigo, but it was $380. I'm not, it's dyed by hand. It's like the denim, it's the same thing. Same process. It's a very painstakingly processed to just make one t-shirt. Again, you buy a story. Okay, let's do now the honorable mentions before giving you my final thoughts on premium t-shirts. Asket is one that I saw often. You can choose the length of your t-shirt, which I think this is pretty cool, and they seem quite popular. House of Blanks from Canada seems to be a good brand as well. They actually make the fabric for the New York City-based company 316, which a lot of people are raving about their t-shirt. The 2-pack Whitesville from Japan also came back often, which again, absolutely not cheap. And the last one I saw often is Full Count, super expensive as well. None of these t-shirts are really cheap. But also I'm looking to buy a Full Count pair of black denim, which looks absolutely amazing. Also, Buck Mason keeps coming back. A lot of videos are made about those and they seem to be good quality. People love them. Okay, now, are these t-shirts really worth it? That's really for you to decide. At some point, I think we have to stop thinking that because we're paying a lot of money for something, it's gonna last longer. It's not because it's tubular and it's looped wheel and that you pay $100 for a t-shirt that it's better quality. You don't need to pay $100 for it to last. A 13-year-old Levi's t-shirt. I think I paid $45 Canadian for this. There's one little hole, that's it. A 10-year-old no-name white t-shirt. I think I paid like $15 for it. No hole in it. Looks great. Still, I had it hemmed. Sleeves are perfect. The neckline is fine too. $15. 10 years. Now, is there a difference between this one and the 45R when I touch them in the quality of the cotton? Absolutely, I can feel that. But between the supima from Uniqlo and the Merz schwanen, the lightweight, I can't really feel the difference. So Uniqlo t-shirt, absolutely worth it. Had it for a while. They don't move. $30 a pop, gonna last you for a very long time if you take care of it. As for Zara, I didn't buy anything else other than the Henley, and because of that, I will not go buy anything else either. Don't buy Zara. I think it's complete shit. Now, to my surprise, I am gonna say that the Urban Outfitters is worth it because I just like the vibe of them. They feel like they are 25 years old. I don't think they're gonna last longer than any other brands that I have right now, but I just like how they feel and how thin they are. So for $35, if they last 2 years, it's a good buy. The Lady Whites, listen, that's for you to decide if $100 for a t-shirt is worth it. The construction is amazing. The fabric feels great, but it's still $200 for a pack of 2 t-shirts. 45R Japanese brand, listen, you're not paying for a t-shirt. You're paying on how it got made. So if this is your thing and you have the money to spare, go for it. It's a good t-shirt. By far, in all these expensive t-shirts that I bought, I think the Merz schwanen is the one that I like the most, mainly because of the neckline. You know, but when you buy these things also, you have to think that you have diminishing return. The higher you pay, the less you get. Between $10 and $60, maybe the difference of what you're getting is very high, but from $60 to $195, you just bought the hype of it. If this was not in the bear, this wouldn't be that price. Actually, I just read that the t-shirt practically doubled since the success of the show. From all of these t-shirts, I can really say that Merz is my favorite one. Let's see how long the honeymoon lasts. And I'll be wearing the hell out of these t-shirts for the next year, and I'll come back to you with some updates. As for why people are now willing to pay over $100 for their t-shirt, I think that unfortunately right now everything is high profits, low quality. And they want to sell us bad shoes, bad clothes, bad everything. And people are tired to put their money towards something that it's not gonna last, even if it's $35. If you have holes in your t-shirt after a month, it's not a good buy. $35 is not cheap if what you buy is destroyed in a couple of months or after the first wash, given this was $65. Compared to buying something that costs $100, but you know it's well made, high quality, made with good fabric, made with care, and you know it's gonna last you for years, I understand why it's appealing. What do you like for your basic tee? Are you willing to pay over $100 for one single t-shirt if you know that it's gonna last you for a longer time? Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next one.